We'll deal with it as is.
Audio is broken.
Yeah, all I hear is doom, 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 doom. Alright, that's okay. We won't worry too much about the game audio at the moment. So, like every run, we are going to see him start off with Sarah's. Well, every vanilla run, that is. There are certain other runs where we don't start off with Saris, and we're all okay with that. But yeah, low percent ice. There's something going on with this audio. We're gonna try and let him know before space time. I know he's not really gonna be watching chat during the run, is what he said. Yeah, it seems to be like just almost a hum. I'm not sure if he's playing on emulator or if he's playing on console. But that's okay.
It's a loop of like the same 1 second.
Yeah, it's almost like an audio loop. Keyboard power. With those quick wall jumps. All right, we're going to be making the Saris escape. He was actually taking damage boost off Ridley's tail, we should note, for extra damage. Ends the fight a little bit faster. You can try and fight Ridley if you want, but you're going to spend a lot more time doing it. So, yeah, we opt to take damage boost. Try and avoid the steam. Wall jump up. And 43 elevator time. Very nice. Alright. I'm going to give you guys some low percent details. I'm going to go over some of these myself because I'm not overly familiar with low percent. Definitely familiar enough with vanilla Super Metroid. But he's going to be doing Fantoon first. It's Fantoon, Kraid, Ridley, Dragon. When I mentioned there's a couple different low percent routes, there's low percent ice and there's low percent speed booster. We're going to be seeing the low percent ice route. Low percent is 14% items, and it's going to consist of morph, bombs, charge, ice, varia, gravity, 3 E-tanks, 2 missile packs, 2 super packs, and 1 PV pack. So that's the combination that we're going to be, or I guess, that he's going to be grabbing in this run. I'm definitely not the one doing it. Brave Soul, low percent is scary for sure. But you're going to see some tricks that you're not really going to see in other runs in particular. I'll try and do my best to give you, not only the play-by-plays, but point out what is specific to low percent as we go. We see the diagonal aim down used to get through that pit room, which is frustrating. That room is terrible. He will grab Saffron saying he'll grab a few extra E-tanks for marathon safety. Har har. There's one of our 14% right there. Is this even randomized? Oh wait. No, it's not. That was earlier today. Incoming 16% run. Low percent +2. Alright, so we see him taking a mock ball out of alpha missiles. That is one of his 2 packs. No ridiculous frame perfect shenanigans to grab the E-tank early, like in a la Zenny RBO shenanigans. And we begin the climb. Very nice climb so far. Going right side, pretty standard. Excellent. Mock ball on the way down to BT. It's vanilla, so we actually have to fight him this time. Well, never mind. Our rando players did have to fight him today. I take that back. Chad is rerouting low percent before our very eyes. Alright, so grabbing the missile packs. BT does have iframes, 2 missile packs. So you're going to see him not necessarily spam them, but leaving with 5 full health guaranteeing all missile drops there. Community gone wild. There's some Galaxy Brain strats coming in chat now. Alright, we have an energy tank. Who doesn't love Terminator energy tank? It is literally right there. So, slight pause there, hoping for a missile drop. Gonna need 5 missiles for early supers. Alright, so we're going to be seeing a mock ball here. Who needs speed booster? Ta-da! Alright, our percentage is already getting up there. He better slow down on these items. We don't want him grabbing all 14% at once. Right? Morph ball and that newfangled technology. When's morphless routing? Very nice mock ball, actually. That door can be really tough to work with. Alright, charge beam. Most definitely a necessity. Not grabbing charge missiles. It's mock ball out. Fun little fact about this room: when you charge, you don't actually have to duck to hit that cack, but only if you don't move since entering the room. I don't know the specifics behind why that is, but yeah, if you don't move left or right when you jump in that room and you just shoot your charge shot as you land, it'll kill it. A little bit of farming. Accidental second damage on the spikes. Ah, there we go. I figured Azure would know. I can just spontaneously ask questions out loud, and I know people in chat who know more than me will correct it. Alright, there's our one set of PBs. I hope you liked them, because that's all we're getting. Alright, Fantoon first. Essentially what that means is we're in CWJ territory. CWJ standing for continuous wall jump. What you're going to see him do is he's going to try and align himself so that he grabs the missiles over the moat in a particular fashion, and in doing so he's going to try and press the jump button, basically exiting the fanfare. Maybe, okay, maybe he's going to do horizontal bomb jump. No, he's going for the horizontal bomb jump. I was under the impression he was going for the CWJ, but looks like he's going this route instead. Equally viable. Ooh. Taking a swim. Alright, now getting back on the platform. Diagonals, please. I wouldn't put any confidence in a CWJ myself, so. I know there's a setup and I know there's specifics behind it. I just don't know what it is. That every CWJ I've done has been unintentional and in a very useless place in which that it just does not matter in the least. But it's always fun to watch it happen. Oh, nice in there. Okay. So these jumps across Fantoon suggest that you need grapple. You don't need grapple. And not only do you not need high jump, you kind of don't want high jump. They're even harder with high jump. Alright, so Fantoon first. What goes along with this? Well, not only does he only have one energy tank, he only has the power suit. Everything is going to hurt a lot. He's only got a limited amount of missiles to work with. Not that you can't Doppler with 10 and whatnot. It just kind of... Yeah, I mean... He's going to hit his ammo cap pretty easily. The biggest thing here is damage. He's going to want to make sure to avoid as much damage as he possibly can. Fantoon and the Flames are both going to just hit like a truck. Okay, so for those who don't know how a Doppler works, essentially Fantoon has a limitation in which he's only supposed to take a certain amount of damage before he closes his eye. We can kind of get around this with shots that are not necessarily spammed, because if you go as fast as possible, it won't work, but it's a rhythmic press of your missile fire button. So you'll see typically two missiles, and then a Doppler to get as many in as you can. Super to finish off. So yeah, you'll usually see a pair of two sets of missiles before the Doppler. Oh, is that what it is? Okay, as you're saying, you do want to shoot as fast as possible. Okay. I always feel like well, Super Metroid missile firing is not akin to Mega Man mashing. And I come from the Mega Man realm, and I think it's because you can, I guess what I would call overmash in Super Metroid. So you want to fire as fast as possible, but you don't want to mash as fast as you possibly can, if that makes sense. Yeah, now we're on the same page. You just, basically the point is you don't want to just go ham on it. Midnight ham. Well,
Midnight chicken.
yeah, Midnight Chicken was great. Alright, so back to this run. He's going to be going up into attic, laying a power bomb. Things are still a little tense. We're through the fight, which I would say is definitely the worst of it, but stuff still does a lot of damage, especially the crabs. You don't want to run into the crabs. Very nice mock ball. Going over all the little bumps. Getting a super drop. Super count's actually really good. And there's another one. Very nice. 2 damage segment going over the bowling alley. Yeah, the no save. I think I think he has some safety saves kind of made up prior, if I'm not mistaken. But he knows he's definitely fair game to take safety saves if he feels he needs to and doesn't currently have it available. Nice deboost off the Ripper. Pseudo screw on the crab. Alright, we're going to be heading back down. It means it's time to hit up Kraid. Gotta get that Varia suit. Very nice drop through Red Tower. Okay, see if he goes through the deboost through the door. Oh, nice. That's a good setup. Opted to do it off the second enemy. I'm going to save that 2 break for later. So, I guess it's kind of a good time to mention there's a couple of interesting things that you can do with the turning animation. Samus's turning animation is, if I'm not mistaken, uninterruptible, hence why things like you can keep your momentum when you're falling downward through crumble blocks, and you do the turning animation from left to right. But basically, whenever Samus is facing you, you can damage boost through enemies as well, and you won't get impacted by the knockback. Alright, well, he doesn't have any regular missiles, so if we're going to see a quick kill, it's going to be a 4 super quick kill. Charge method. Oh. Oh no. So I'm going to guess what happened there is he probably pressed his weapon select button twice, mentally just muscle memory trying to account for the missiles, but yeah, when you don't have missiles, they don't select. I feel like we've all been there. Alright, Varia suit get. Heat protection, etc., etc. Although, I guess when you're outside of the rando setting, gravity kind of accounts for those things. Rainbow beam damage reduction. Alright, well, I'm guessing he's probably going to grab this E-Tank because this is a very quick one on the beaten path. Yeah. Ta-da! Yes, very good point as well. You wouldn't want to be stuck in the power suit setting trying to do a gravity jump into lower Norfair. Yeesh. Alright, he's going to be picking up ice. This is one of the few items left because we will not be getting speed booster. You're going to see, of course, there's another mock ball. So charge ice, not a phenomenal weapon. Ice is more of a utility weapon than a damage weapon. It's going to make it, of course, easier to kill the Metroids at the end game. Obviously, we're not going to have to try and hope for the most miraculous PB drops ever. But yeah, charge ice is going to be our method into bot wound. You're going to see a bot wound clip. Unless all of a sudden he busts out something crazy like cross products, crystal. Nah, well, no, he wouldn't have the ammo to potentially even do something like that. But yeah. So the only other really, I guess, usefulness that you're going to see out of ice is you're going to see some usage of the ice charge ability. Someone in chat knows the formal name better than me. Is it Ice Shield? I believe it's Ice Shield. I should have it in front of me. I have a smorgasbord of notes here. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. Okay. So it is technically called the Ice Shield. I wasn't sure. I'm not sure of my other than X Factor. And of course, everyone jokingly refers to Spazer as what, golden showers. But yeah, there's a neat little feature where if you only have charge plus one other beam and you're equipped with power bombs and you charge, you get a special effect. So ice being the ice shield. What's up, Figgy? Good evening. Alright, here comes the gravity jump. You're going to see he's going to be basically initiating a jump and then he's going to actually be pausing first, and then just as the fade out is going to occur, he's going to be unequipping gravity, which is going to keep the momentum underwater, or in this case under lava, acid, etc. That's going to allow him to make the jump up without high jump, space jump, etc. And as Asder mentioned, having Varia there really makes this possible because that damage with Power Suit is not nice. Yeah, I believe he said he was going for 2-tank Ridley. Hello, worst room in the game. Oh. Oh my. Very, very appropriately named. Nicely done. Yikes. Whew. Okay, in a little bit of a spot here. Climbing the amphitheater. This room is not nearly as much fun when you don't have space jump. Alright, and straight down. So, 2-tank Ridley it is. We're going to see if he's going to take a safety save or perhaps just has a safety save. If he's playing on emulator, I suspect he probably just has safety save states, maybe? Oh, never mind. Theory went right out the window. Safety save is now actually happening.
I believe he also does his save states as backups.
Alright, so down into the depths of Lower Norfair. Damage boosting through. Three supers, and the pirates are down. Okay. This is where we're basically going to see it all start to happen. Yeah, the early super shot was really nice. Farm session begins. We're basically going to want everything. We're going to want PBs. We're going to want missiles. We're going to want supers. Okay, he was hoping for the stray super drop there. Understandably so. Bait the bug over. And yeah, here we go. Alright, the Angry Space Pelican is at it again. Get your rees in, chat, if you like. Ice Shield to start it off, hoping for double hits with the Power Bombs. Power Bombs do 200 damage per hit, can hit up to twice per Power Bomb. Ridley will proactively try and avoid them. I'm going to guess you're going to see charge shots used for the duration of the start of Ridley until he starts to change colors, and you're going to see likely the missiles saved for the back half of the fight. So yeah, everyone strap themselves in and just try to remember to breathe. We see him baiting Ridley. Every time he gets a pogo off to the right hand side, he can roll under, shoot Ridley basically in the base of his tail, kind of where his tail connects to his back. You can bait him to turn around. So pattern going swell. Looks like he's taking flight now. All right, back to the pogos. I hope you like charge ice shots because you're going to see a lot of them. Oh, you can clench it both, but feel free to save it if you feel it's warranted. Mother Brain is also going to be a clenchy moment. Alrighty, turn around again. I think he's only taken one hit, so things have been pretty good. That was quite the turnaround. Ree. Come on, chat. I trust you to make your own screes and fill the chat with rees. Rees, screes, or any variations of. We? I mean, I guess technically that's a variation of. More pogos. We see he's used the 10 missiles at this point. He's still hanging on to the 10 supers. 10 supers are going to be the last thing to go. You see, he's starting to get angrier. Oof. Pogoed. Alright. Supers are super important. And, wow, the grab. Very nicely done. So supers normally do 300 damage, and for some reason they do double against Ridley, so they do 600. So the supers were definitely the most integral part of that fight. And there's the third energy tank. If I'm not mistaken, that should be everything. 3 energy tanks, 2 missiles, 2 supers, 1 set of power bombs, charge, ice, and your 2 suits. We are now at 14%. Chat is confirming. Okay. I can follow a simple item list. Yay! So welcome to our final loadout. Time for plasma. Plasma's my favorite part of low percent. Oh, nice jump. Okay. These key hunters are not being nice. Oh, ow. Okay, the other ones are the Three Musketeers. What are these ones called? Do these ones have a name? The Three Amigos. Okay. I accept this answer. The Pre-Musketeers. Okay, I like that one too. If they're Chevy Chase, okay. First off, are they all Chevy Chase? And is it then like a series of flicks? Is it like Vacation, like Christmas Vacation and Vegas Vacation? The moves have been nothing but stylish. Oh, okay, you're actually talking about a movie called The Three Amigos. I thought it was in relation to the Chevy Chase comment. My mistake. Now he's getting speed booster. Psych! He's not getting speed booster. So if this section looks a little bit bubbly, it should. It's called Bubble Mountain. Back through the cathedral. In chat discussing their favorite Audreys. Very nice wall jumps. Alright, so if you remember way back when we originally came down here, we broke a tube. Well, now we're going to Meridia. Oh, the Metroid Squid Man. Get on board. Alright, we're going to see another gravity jump here. This is a symptom of not having high jump, not having space jump, etc. Done in the exact same way. Pausing during the fade out, starting a jump, and then keeping the momentum. He's not opting for another gravity jump. Looks like he's doing wall jumps. Very nice wall jumps. Squid's going to dream about Metroid tonight. Alright, so next trick. I wouldn't even say it's necessarily that difficult. Talking about ice clips and whatnot, I feel like this is going to be the first one that anyone's going to learn. It varies a little bit in difficulty depending on the weapon you have, but you're basically going to go against this wall, crouch, fire upwards, jump onto the Metroid as it's frozen, and jump through the platform. And voila, we do not need speed booster. Gonna feed the worm some supers. And we all get to enjoy Botwound's hitbox. But kind of made the most of that. Could have been a lot worse. It's not easy to hit Botwound with just charge ice. Alright, a little bit of a farm session. Gonna get those super missiles. It was a pulsing dance track is what it was. And that's the story I'm sticking to. But before the transition over to the GT Spacetime run, we'll make sure that we let him know and we try and get that sorted beforehand. Totally streaming from a rave. Guaranteed. That's all we really heard. Tommy Lee with the $20 donation. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated. You guys have absolutely crushed the donation goals so far this weekend. The current total goal that we're sitting at now is actually last year's total for the speedrun marathon that we put together. Basically, same time of year. So we're hoping to it's actually 1 penny more. I should be exact. It's 1 penny more than the amount we raised last year. So we're trying to top that, even just by a cent. All right, time for the Dragon fight. There is... We're going to see some Ice Shield action. I mean, it's Dragon with Charge Ice and kind of minimal ammo. You're going to see some farming. And it's a little bit of a chore, but depending on the drops, it shouldn't be terrible. Shut up and take Conster's biddies. Thank you, dude. Much appreciated. Alright, there goes that last super. The belly is getting pinker. Will 4 missiles do it? No. Belly is not pink enough. Going for the Ice Shield strat. Ice Shield, if I'm not mistaken, is 200 damage? Is it 50 damage per particle? Don't make me open Discord, chat. I don't want to research this. Has to mind the health. 360. 90 per hit. Well, I was way off. Oh, never mind. I think 200 is in relation to an amount of shots for Mother Brain, is it? I think I'm messing up my numbers here. All right, we have Shrimp down. And to escape, another gravity jump. Very nice clean wall jumps out. Deboost off the spikes. Make the most of this. Another deboost successfully. Go for the third one. Whoops. Oh, sand. Please. Nobody likes you. Just shy on that third one. Alright, well, it's... I was going to say it's endgame time, but I feel like that statement has way too much weight right now. This isn't an Avengers movie. Don't get the E-Tank! Making his way out. This is kind of the part where everyone can relax before we all have to clench again. If we get your breaths in until we hit Torian. Running gravity jump. Maybe, nah. Ooh, if you can get the wall jump. Very nice. Is he going to kill the Sephi fish? Does anyone know? Any guesses? How does he feel about fish sticks? Yeah, no, we're dealing with a fight where Mother Brain actually, you know, holds some weight or significance. Well, the fish gets to live. Today, the fish gets to live. That's fine. I don't feel strongly either way. I just know there's advocates for both sides. All right, so ammo being so limited in capacity, and Torian requiring all of what we're going to, I guess, have available. We're going to see a ship visit for a refill. Hey, look, it's the low percent totals. It's not quite that same experience where you need to verify that you have 100% of the items. Or don't and get Kirby Master Percent. We've all been there too, I think. If you've ever run a 100% category in Metroid, guaranteed you've ever run where you've got 99%. But yeah, 3 tanks, 10, 10, 5. $90. Wow. How hard were they trying to get Hundo? Like, was it a legitimate run, or was it like, hey, I'm going to play this kind of semi-blind and try and get all the stuff? It was a race between friends. How do you even... Okay, I'm sure there's like friendly rules about how you can handle that situation and how you can, you know, maybe equally penalize somebody for missing an item percentage. But I feel like at that point, I don't even know. You know, sometimes it's just not your day. But I'm going to go with that. Sometimes it's just not your day. Yeah, getting some bomb jump practice while waiting for the inevitable elevator down. Alright, so Turian, thankfully, ice being part of this route, you're going to see him able to freeze the Metroids and take care of them pretty easily and quickly. A little bit of a grouping strat there, pull the two together. Alright, as he finishes off these Metroids, I'm gonna take a quick peek. Because I know... So 200 damage is in bracket next to pseudo screws. I didn't know pseudo screws actually hurt Dragon. That's kind of cool. So 10 and 9 ammo entering Mother Brain 1 chamber. It gives him 1 missile of leniency. Mother Brain 2 requires 200 charge shots. Ketchup will start once he hits 151 shots. So yeah, less than 25% health remaining. Get ready for that. Turning right and saving the frames appropriately. I imagine if he's in the he's gonna be traveling back to refill his missiles, hence why he didn't heal at that point in time. But yeah, I imagine he may make a safety save. It can be spicy ketchup, yeah. I agree to that statement.
I'm just thinking sriracha ketchup.
Yeah, I was gonna say sriracha ketchup too. That's got to be a thing.
Give the mustard and the ketchup here.
The whole Mother Brain fight is just like condiments and food items, like fast food items. Alright, yeah, there's the safety save. So, one super to pop open the door. Go underneath, freeze the Zeb, or sorry, freeze the Rinka. Spin jump on top. While you're in iframes, go through the Zeb for the Zeb skip. Ooh, turret, please. Woohoo. Alright, jumping in the glass. Not only does he have to be mindful of his missiles, he has to be mindful of his health. And there's the one missile leeway. Alright. Remember that conversation about 200 charge shots? Y'all can count if you want, but I'm not doing it. You can see some ice shield usage here. Woo! Oh my. Yeah, not ideal is definitely one way to put it. We're gonna see him bombing Mother Brain's bombs in response. Fight bombs with bombs, I guess. Are those okay, I heard them referred to as meatballs. I think I've also heard them called tater tots. No one agrees on the bomb names. Well then. Tater balls. Meat tots. Hot pockets. Orange lint truffle. It's rather specific. Ooh, gummy. Man, this is scary because ultimately, like, Mother Brain can just let any of these attacks loose without warning. Set of onion rings can come flying out, and all of a sudden you're just done. And you can get damaged in a way where you just really don't benefit from iframes. Like, I'm pretty sure onion rings can multi-hit you. Similar to ketchup. Ketchup can multi-hit you. Do the stand-up glitch. Yeah, that legendary low percent stand-up glitch. So what's up, Malcrios? Welcome back. We have comments in chat saying that onion rings don't give iframes, which is why they're a disaster. So if I'm seeing this correctly, we still haven't seen any sight of ketchup yet. So Mother Brain is still above the 25% health threshold. Ooh. Got the crinkle cut fries, the onion rings, pizza tot balls, since we can't decide on a name. Yeet. I always love people's response to this too when they don't know that you could destroy Mother Brain's bombs. That was weird. That was like a little standoff. Neither of them were doing anything, which is fine. I feel like this fight has to be kind of reactionary. There's the ketchup. Alright. It's become super serial, guys. Opting to roll under ketchup. Three shots, roll under. It was dictated earlier that it's sriracha ketchup. Cause this run is spicy. Woo! Oh my. Oh. Like, the onion ring juke was just... No. Oh, yikes. The running back gets me because, like, when he stands up to start charging and then turns around to run back, he is so close to that ketchup beam. I don't want to see it happen. Hey, good times. That was really impressive. Okay, so he's made it through the slew of shots. Everyone can kind of breathe a little bit. I feel like it's the appropriate time for something. Something like this. Yes, that'll do. Alright, so the baby comes back to the rescue. Drawn by our need, recognizing us earlier by the sound on Samus's suit. Respect the lore. Well, we got a very, very fast health refill. But the big benefit we're going to get out of this is we're going to get the Hyper Beam. So that's going to allow us to take out Phase 3. It is going to be a lot faster than Charge Ice. Let me tell you that. Whee! That's all I got. So, Hyper Beam. Great but laggy. So you're seeing he's going to stay actually a little bit closer to Mother Brain, try and juggle the hitbox and really just not have the Hyper Beam shots on the screen for longer than necessary. There's a pretty safe and easy method where if you just stay at the back of screen and diagonal shot up, you're not going to have a hard time with it, but it ends up being really laggy. I imagine, yes, he is going to kill the animals. Really good time, actually. I don't know if he's gotten sub-hour before. I'm not 100% sure. He's been driving down his PB as of late, but oh, okay. Here comes my favorite set of stairs in the game. It's these rigid 90-degree angle blocks that look like stairs, but you can just run up them. Here they come. Whee! Love it. Okay, his PB is a 57. Still, very respectable. We're coming in just over an hour. Very generous estimate, so we'll be able to rectify the audio issues prior to the space time, and we'll have adequate time to get that all set up and fixed up. If you don't love those stairs, I don't know what you're doing. Okay, so people, like, there was a couple mentions of this. The reason that we don't have a donation incentive for Kill or Save is because we have, like, 6 Super Metroid runs, and we already had 4 incentive todays. Today's, yes, yeah. 4 incentive todays. 4 incentives today. So, we couldn't really do Save or Kill because there are just way too many Super Metroid runs to dictate who should then save or kill, and we can't have that many. Fours. Hey, time. 10104s. Very, very solid run. Get those GGs in chat. That is friggin' impressive. Yeah. What we're gonna end up doing is we're gonna, first off, we're gonna wait to see the 14% because we have to confirm low percent to do this properly, and we have the time. Like, the estimate was padded well. And then we're going to just take a brief intermission. We're going to take it back to the between game screen just so we can sort out the audio issues so you guys can hear all of the lovely sound effects that you need to hear for the GT Spacetime run. But yeah, first we're going to verify the 14% before we do that. Yeah, can confirm audio is still a pulse. But hey, that's okay. Just communicating that so we can get that all sorted out. As much as I'm down for doing commentary and making sound effects and whatnot, getting this late into the evening, you're only going to get so many rees and screes out of me. They're not going to be the energy that you deserve. We should all hear the sky, Pelican. Oh, also get your Deer Forces in chat. A little premature because the credits are still ending, but want to give people adequate time. Not that anyone should have to be told. Going to Sephi stream mode. Deer Force. Alright, confirmation. Let's see it. Yeah. Hey. And there's your visual confirmation.